Yo, what is going on guys, the boss is back and welcome to another video. In the last videos I had not a lot of valor and therefore I couldn't find a lot of strong bases to destroy in my videos, but now finally I have more than 2000 valor and this means we're gonna go against very good bases in the next upcoming videos, and to celebrate that we're just gonna start to destroy some of them already today. As I was a long time at lower valor to farm, I got a little rusty in doing my fights, but now I'm here to get my manliness back, so let's have straight away a look at my army. So our troop combination will consist of a simple Marauder Healer Cannoneer combo. Barrel wise we will take the Berserk and the Healing Barrel, and as usual we're going to use the Draft Saboteurs as our foundation to 3-star those bases from today. Alright, we're set, let's fight. The first lucky person of today is Hurricane92 and we're gonna start from the top to crack this base. The walls are on level 8 and the rest of the towers are almost all maxed out, so here we got already one of a stronger base. However, with the Draft Saboteurs a full destruction of it should be possible. So we're gonna be attacking here in two groups, which is due to the fact that I want to cover my Cannoneers with the Marauders no matter where they go, since they're my most powerful asset in this attacking combination. But even if the Marauders are basically only there to cover the Cannoneers, we need to pay a lot of attention to them to make them survive. Because without the Marauders, also our Cannoneers can be wiped out very easily, especially when they get close to the Dragon Tower. That's why I'm using here the rest of the Cannoneers and drop a Berserk Barrel on them. And now have a look at this. The group of Cannoneers destroys the first Dragon Tower and makes its way now into the center, still under the effect of the Berserk Barrel, to destroy everything in their range, giving us 2 stars, and in a few seconds is also responsible for destroying the other Dragon Tower. In other words, we're dominating this base because we claimed the center with a perfectly paced and timed Berserk Barrel, and to maintain that position we're using here Healing Barrels to make the Cannoneers survive the attacks of the towers, and at this point it's obvious that we're gonna win here. However, this match still lasts a minute, so cleaning up everything will take a little longer since all of the resource buildings are standing so far away from each other, and while we're waiting for that, I'm gonna wrap up this fight. So the Draft Saboteurs really helped us here to avoid all of those chakra traps. It seems as if 5 of them got triggered already in advance, which would have crushed our troops at the moment when they were entering the center. But the most important action which is giving us here the victory is, in my opinion, the placement of the Berserk Barrel I mentioned earlier. Sometimes you need 2 barrels to take out 1 Dragon Tower, since you need to heal your Marauders, who are taking all the damage, but also the Berserk Barrel to take care of it quickly. And what happened here was that 1 Berserk Barrel destroyed so many towers and both Dragon Towers, which means we were able to use them somewhere else to make this a certain victory. Alright, the troops are taking the last work for the 3rd star, but of course this battle is only a warm up for what is about to come in the next fights, where we are gonna take down the next strong base. So let's wait for them to go down, and with the Barrel Brewery this battle comes to an end in our favor, giving us in the end also quite good reward of 400,000 clouds and gold. But now let's go into the next battle. And here we go with base number 2 of today's video, and here we need to be careful with the placement of our troops. So first of all we need to get rid of these cannons and the crow's nest so that our archers clean up all those buildings. The reason why I'm doing this is that if later when we deploy our Cannoneers they would walk around the whole base without moving into the center, and this would eventually lead to a defeat. So we need to be patient here, but when all of those buildings are destroyed we can start a huge push into this base, and we start with the big Marauder attack. We're getting supported once again by healers. Alright, so now all of the buildings are gone and we prepare the rest of the Cannoneers to help the Marauders breaking through the last lane of walls, and while they're doing their job we're gonna support them with the first Berserk Barrel in this attack. Now I also used here the Diamond Prism to basically overrun the core of the base, because if we succeed here, and we will, there are only buildings left on the outside, which will cost us a little time until we are done. Now the Cannoneers locked onto the Stronghold, which is gonna give us instantly 2 stars after its destruction. Then we need 1 more Healing Barrel to help our Marauders in front of the Dragon Tower, which is also gonna be taken out by our Cannoneers. And now with it going down, nothing can stop us from 3-starring this base. Unfortunately I didn't bring any clan troops into all of these battles, which would have helped us a lot to clean up the remaining buildings, but I don't know, I'm just used to fight without them, although they can be real help when fighting against these bases. But since I didn't request them, we just need to wait a little longer until we finally get the 3rd star. I think in this fight we could see again that the Diamond Prism becomes extremely useful when we use it against bases which basically only have 1 line of walls on the outside, and once you get to the core there are only standing towers side by side without getting separated by walls. This means troops can spread out inside of the base and towers just shoot on the clones, and therefore this battle spell is so useful in these situations. And with the 3rd star being awarded to us, we can go to the next fight. This one's gonna be against C-Ray from Netrun Club. We can see here this guy has all towers maxed out and is about to upgrade the walls from level 9 to 10. So this is the most advanced base we face today. And to get out of this fight as a winner, we need to do here a good job. This is why we first make a nice path for the cannoneers like we always do, and since our marauders are getting such good support from the healers, we have no need to throw all of our troops into the battle at once. However, as our cannoneers are ready to go crazy, we need to protect them again with two groups of marauders, and moreover we need to take care of the first dragon tower now, as long as the berserk barrel affects the cannoneers. So under normal circumstances, make sure that you have at least a fog or a berserk barrel ready when you're standing in front of a dragon tower, otherwise you can also quit the fight right away because it's way too destructive. Now we use the ranger potion as well, and due to the cannoneers which are in the center of this base, we got a great advantage since the most threatful towers can be easily taken out, which includes the crystal spires, the other dragon tower, and just for the cannoneers, the burst guns. So these towers will be destroyed quickly, and cannons, crow's nests and the cannoneer forts won't be enough to deal with that massive force. Even the archers from the troop archer will just slow down the marauders a little, and as they are still having their support from the healers, the left side won't be a problem anymore. On the right side we're using the healing barrel to keep our cannoneers alive again, because the other marauder group thought it would be better to run all the way around the base to get still to the standing towers. However, when we have a look at the bigger picture, this base is as good as done. In fact, there are more resource buildings standing than defensive buildings, and our army still counts a lot of troop units, which means this will eventually end up in the third 3-star battle of today. Once again, I should have brought clan troops to this battle, since a couple more archers would have taken care of them, which obviously would have saved us here more time to finish up the battle. But at least we got some more time to spend here on YouTube together, and this is becoming rare in the latest time. That's not because of you, that's because of me. I guarantee you, every 2 weeks at least, there will be another video coming up on my channel, but I'd rather bring now a little less videos and do as much as I can for university in advance so that I can spend more time for videos when all of the updates finally roll out. Because once that happens, I'll be crazy about putting a lot of videos for you out to cover all of that content for you. And since the battle now comes to an end with the gold drills going down in a couple of seconds, we enter the last battle of the day against this base, again with the 3rd star. Alright, so like I said in the beginning of the video, I'm now moving up again with Valor to bring you again fights against the best bases in CRs for the next video. So I'll be looking out for those bases with purple walls, and this time I try to put in a live attack if everything is working out properly. Technology and me are not good friends, let's put it like this. Anyways, that's it from me for today, so if you have enjoyed it, I'd appreciate a thumb up, and yeah, that's it from me. Have a great raid, peace out.